around 8,000, production costs around 40,000, likewise they sell. Okay, but they don't know about the juice, how much of juice level available in their system. They don't know about how much of field wasted sugarcane available in their field. What about the leaves of sugarcane, bagas? What about? They don't know. They just cut out the sugarcane and they send the same to the sugarcane industry. Sugarcane industry weighs the overall sugarcane and they give the money of 40,000, but it consumes more than the 40,000. Consumes the sugar level more than the 40,000. So farmers get loosen their money. Okay, I want to introduce some sensors with my device. That sensor measures the juice level, sugar juice level during the cutting time. So farmers knows every time how much of juice available with my sugar can, how much I cost for my sugar can. Likewise, he estimates the cost also. He sells his own sugar can to the market with the reasonable cost. Can you understand? Reasonable cost. This is one way of health. Otherwise, another thing, the large machines are entered to the farm means it spoils the other sugar cane stems. So lot of wastage are available. Okay. After that, sugar canes, juice level all are identified, but entry of machines. Nowadays, GPS are developed. Why we are not introduced autonomous vehicle in the farms? We are depending on drivers. Drivers should be a skilled person to operate the machine and cut the sugar cane. Why can't we utilize the Internet of Thinking or GPS? Here I come to the point what is meant by Internet of Thinking. Okay. Then sir, I first conduct a small experiment in my classroom. Okay. In my classroom, the same amount of students are available. Empathize. I conducted some experiments which is known as Empathize. What is Empathize? What is Empathize? What is Empathize? What is your challenge? Now I ask you some question, but you don't know the answer, which is like Empathize. Okay. So some hurdles are available, some challenges are available with the regular activity. As like farmer getting the sugarcane problem. Likewise, you may also get the problem. Okay. So, which is known as empathize. After identifying the problem, you should define your problem. What is your problem? So, you define your problem. What is the problem? So, the second step is define the problem. How do I define the problem? First, I understand the problem, then only I go to the definition of problem. How do I understand the problem? எப்படி ஒரு ப்ராப்ளத்தை அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணுறது? Learning, dialoguing, listening, conversation. Listening, learning. What is the difference between listening and learning? Now, are you all listen or learn? Listen. After that, you may conduct some analysis within yourself. So, the listening is converted into the learning process. Okay. So, these are all the things. After listening, after learning, you may dialogue with your neighbor. You may get the solution of your problem, or you understand your problem. You may interact with your faculty member, or you may interact with your neighborhood friend. Okay. From the discussion, you may ideate the problem. So, after understanding the problem, you may move to ideate. Ideate means brainstorm. In that stage, brainstorm means I am a very knowledgeable person, so I can easily tell the solution. Not like that. What you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. That's all. You won't judge yourself. You don't judge the problem. This is the problem. Likewise, you won't judge. But you may conduct some ideations, which is known as brainstorm. After that, I may make the prototype. The prototype means it may be a paperwork. It may be a software work. Okay, which is a low fidelity model. After creating the low fidelity model, you give it into your user. User may analyze your product and the user give you a feedback. Based on the collected feedback, you may enrich your product to the high fidelity level model. High fidelity model is easily entered into the market and it is easily sellable. Okay, this is a step available. Finally, after high fidelity model making, I may give the test to the user. User only test the component. Okay, you may conduct your testing and otherwise your neighbor may conduct the instrument testing, but it is not the real solution. But the real solution, when I got the real solution, who is the real user, I give that product to him, he will tell you what is the problem, what is the solution to you. This problem available with your product, to develop a high fidelity model, so that these kind of solutions are needed. Based on the test and the feedback, you may refine your model. Based on that refinement, you may improve your model. Why I am telling this step unnecessary way I telling means, I want to combine traditional automation into Internet of Thinking automation. First, you are aware about what is mean by traditional automation. Then only you can understand the Internet think of automation. What is traditional automation? If you want to dry your cloth, what your mom did in early morning? She washes the cloth. After that, in washing machine there is dryer available. Dry the thing with the available mechanism. After drying, they put it on the rope. After the thing satisfied, she collected the cloths and folded the cloths and separate the cloths of the deck, which will happen in our house. But when I use Internet of Things, what will happen? When I use Internet of Things, what happen? This traditional automation. The two things is available. One is edge computing, another one is cloud computing. What is meant by edge computing? What is meant by cloud computing? First, if you are understanding what is meant by edge computing, what is meant by cloud computing, only you may enter into the world of Internet of Thinking. In this college, Rathinam College, you may develop some app. You may share within this campus to all of the students. Okay, every student can monitor the app and work on the app. So you connect every computer. How you share? You may connect all the computer with the LAN. So you may share the data within that particular LAN area. In that LAN area, they analyze means every computer is connected with its own edges. Okay, so it is called as edge computing, which is olden day technology. When IoT develops, when cloud computing came, the IoT is developed. Cloud computing means you may develop the data here and you may save that data in a Google platform. That Google platform is a common, universal, maybe a universal. So it may give the data. In USA, one person worked, he developed some app. Here you may retrieve the data, you may retrieve the app, you may work here itself also, it is possible. Which is the base of Internet of Thinking. Okay, when the cloud computing came, when the edge computing came, the Internet of Thinking is started. But when landline only you may concentrate at, internet only you concentrate at, which is edge computing, you can't get the Internet of Thinking. When internet you use it globally means you can utilize the IoT. Google tries to give the platform. Amazon also nowadays utilises the cloud platform given to all the users. Okay, which happens. Then how do I analyze the problem? Identification of problem, understanding the problem. You may be a which department? Blockchain. You may be a blockchain or biomedical department, whatever may be. But you may analyze, and for understanding the problem, first you may utilize the sticky notes. Okay, you may place the sticky notes. In center of the board, you may place the what is the problem, what is my problem, what is my challenge. Likewise, you write, simply write on the sticky notes. In your Tamil film, there is a notice board available in police station. They are writing the crime details on that, some sticky notes. After that, another sticky notes they wrote. After that, they sticking the lines between the sticky notes, which is the design thinking process. Okay, so here also I wrote like improve the efficiency of sugarcane harvesting, reduce downtime and the maintenance cost of sugarcane harvesters, minimize sugarcane loss during the harvesting processes. How I collect this problem? How I get the problem? How I got the problem? How I got this problem? Some sources needed, isn't it? So you should conduct user interviews. You should conduct user interviews. Who is the user of harvesting machine? Definitely farmers. So farmers give the inputs. Based on the farmer input, you may frame the problem, which is the first sticky note you wrote. After that, my students in our classroom, what are the symptoms available in that problem? Yes, slow harvesting speed, which is one farmer's feedback. Likewise, you may analyze your problem. Okay, it is one of the samples. It is not related to my department. I don't care. Likewise, you don't care. Okay, you may analyze your department problem with the same manner, which is the procedure, which is the tool you may utilize for giving the solution to your problem. Okay, after that, the frequent breakdown under maintenance, high fuel consumption, and then the difficulty harvesting laid down on or land cat, the problems wasted out. Then damage to sugarcane stocks during harvesting. What we drive problem, cutting up problem. Based on that, farmer collected. So how do I solve slow harvesting speed? Why it arises? Why question also important? Why it arises? Because of inefficient cutting mechanism and high fuel consumption. This same inefficient cutting mechanism and inaccurate sensor technology. Here sensor came. The first domain of IoT is sensor. First domain of IoT is sensor. Then move to connectivity. After connectivity, you move to data analysis. After data analysis, you have to move to application layer. This is the 4 key components are available with the Internet of Thinking. So here the inaccurate sensor, the first step of IoT, I captured. Okay, because of formal interview and the student ideal process I identified. After that, difficulty harvesting laid down or tangled cat, inefficient coupling mechanism, inaccurate sensor technology. Again, the sensor technology came to me. Okay, for the reason I may give the solution to them as a introduction of some sensors, the movement of vehicle inside the farm with some GPS technology, likewise I introduced. Then undefined causes, likewise there are some causes. Root cause analysis, I conducted the root cause analysis of every problem. You should also conduct your outdated technology. Okay, outdated technology. These are the reasons for poor machine maintenance. Nowadays, maintenance procedure are predictive, preventive. Likewise, lot of monitoring system, online monitoring system. Likewise, lot of maintenance systems are introduced by different industries. But sugarcane harvesting machine has poor maintenance because unskilled labor means unskilled driver, unskilled farmers. They can't be able to adjust the nominal level of equipment based on the actual status. Okay, so that lot of problems are occurred. Then stakeholder means farmers. Stakeholder, who is the stakeholder of the sugarcane harvesting machine? One is farmer, another one is sugarcane industries. Okay, 2 stakeholders are there. Who is stakeholder? Your customer. Who is customer? For your sugarcane harvesting machine, you identify your project also. Who is customer? First is farmer, another one is sugarcane industries. So, what about the sugarcane stakeholders feedback? Likewise, I collected the feedback from them. Finally, I may conclude that inefficient machine design is the main reason to cause the problem. So, how do I solve the problem? I further go to analyzation process. In that, user needs and the perspective focusing on the operator experience. So, I collected the experienced person's feedback, not only layman feedback. Experienced person's feedback I collected based on their reviews. Operator fatigue from long hours. Because the driver operated one machine 100 acres means he continuously got fatigue. So he can't maintain the machine as cyclic manner. So this causes the downtime problem. Difficulty to control engine. Okay, difficulty to control the machine. This is also one of the problems because the huge machines can't turn in the sharp corners. Which is also available with the huge machines. So that I converted that huge machine into the portable machine. And then further analysis, safety conditions. Lot of farmers are dying because of improper vehicle and the snakes are available with the sugarcane farms. The snakes biting on the farmers' leg or hands. So that the lot of farmers died every year. The statistics shows you the number of farmers died due to snake bite or insect bite. Likewise, lot of data are available. This also increases the safety problem with the previous machine. So after conducting that, I may introduce new sensor technology for my machine, new cutting mechanism for my machine. Likewise, I may get the points. After that, all the problem has completed. All the problem has completed. No, I further more go to the yellow sticker. Again, I go to the yellow sticker, revisit the yellow sticker. For the reason, I identified the one more thing. What is that? GPS introduction. GPS introduction for my machine. Autonomous vehicle. How do I convert the autonomous my vehicle into the autonomous vehicle? When I want to autonomous movement, when I want to autonomous driving system means I should be aware about Internet of Thinking, because I connect my machine to Internet. Why I connect to the Internet? Why I connect my machine to Internet? Because the machine emits continuously its data to the cloud. So the data, n number of data are available with the cloud. Here another problem came, I will tell you. N number of data are going into the cloud. The cloud has bulge. Okay, the mineral jaasti electrons nare the way mineral varaliya. So the bulge. So there is big data came. There is a big data came. Big data means cluster of data. How do I segregate the data? How do I order my data? How do I supervise my data? How do I unsupervise my data? Likewise, lot of problems are came into my mind while I utilizing the computer, while I utilizing the cloud computing or Internet of Things into my project. These are all the problems I attained. So I again revisit these problems are came into the thing. Furthermore, after identifying the stakeholder feedback, farmers feedback, my students feedback, I may conduct overall problem analysis. These are all related with the Internet of Things, which is not out of subject, because I always talk about what is edge computing, what is cloud computing, what is sensor, how it radiates its data to the cloud computing. Likewise, I frequently suggested in my upcoming slides how it will be. I will tell you. Okay, so how do I conduct the problem analysis? Okay, understanding the problem. Okay, how do I make the solution for that problem? This is solution analysis. After getting the solution analysis, I move to further analysis. So analysis is not a one-step procedure. It has a more than one step, which is problem solution further. What I do with the problem? Yes, case study analysis. My company IIoT system IA Sugarcane Harvester producer. So that we conducted the problem analysis on that. I consider which is one of the case study. Okay. So develop a more efficient and sustainable sugarcane harvesting solution that minimizes safety risks of farmer. All the points are considered only one single point. But the solution provider is IIoT. Solution provider is IIoT. Why I tell solution provider is IIoT? After listening, learning is important. Now I started dialoguing. Why in this step I asked you, Internet of Thinking is placed here. When I want to develop a sustainable sugarcane harvesting solution that minimizes safety risk means when the machine autonomously moving it into the farm, it collected the data from the farm and the harvesting segment, and it emits its data to the cloud. From that, you may give the solution to that particular problem or movement of the machine into the farm. Okay, these are all the things you consider during the problem analysis. Okay, this problem gave me high labor cost and long working hours for harvesting. Okay, high harvesting in our India, in Tamil Nadu, all harvesting zones per day, 40 harvester, 40 numbers of harvester per acre is required. One harvester is salaried by 500 rupees or 100 rupees to 500 rupees depending upon the land nature they are provided to them. So the high labor cost is available. Long working hours. When I utilize the manual cutting operation means automatically our increases productivity reduces. So I want to reduce the working hours. Then worker safety risk. Already I told you that how the farmers are affected during the harvesting time. Now you may understand. Then final green sticky note, I wrote crop damage due to the huge machine entry into the farm. The stalks are broke down. The like is a lot of damages available. Due to that damage, lot of sugarcane juices are wasted. So I may do some solution. I may give some solution for that problem. AI sugarcane harvester or AI powered machine designed for efficient, safe and sustainable sugarcane harvesting. Here I started to introduce AI techniques. Already I introduced the AI techniques into my sugarcane harvesting machine. What I did, yes, I utilized the Arduino platform. Based on the Arduino platform, it collects a lot of data. Based on the collected data, there is a processor available. The processor conducted a lot of work on that, and it gave the best result through Arduino board. Arduino board is also one of the oldest technology. Nowadays, lot of newest technology came. Okay, based on that, I may give some solution. I furthermore analyze on the same solution. It is not only one solution for giving the total solution. So that I may conducted the further solution AI for automated harvesting and obstacle reduction. What is obstacle? For obstacle reduction, what kind of sensor I utilize? For obstacle reduction means what kind of sensor I needed. Because if you want to develop a Internet of Things means you should be aware about what is sensor, what type of sensor I utilize here. So obstacle reduction means what? Obstacle reduction means I came here and I want to cross here. He is my obstacle. Okay, because my vision is not clear. So that I may impact on him. Okay, I forced on him. But when I have the vision system exactly, I don't impact on him. I don't impact him. Okay. So I need a machine vision system. Machine vision system is based on the camera. Camera capturing the images. Based on the image processing analysis, I may make the decision which is concerned as obstacle reduction. So here I introduce the sensor. When I introduce the sensor always continuously emits its data to the cloud platform. Here IoT came. Okay. After that, efficient design for increased harvesting speed. Okay, efficient design. I utilized 2 cutters for single machine. I utilized 2 cutters. Okay, nowadays I increased the number of cutters 2 to 4 with some bandsaw technique. Okay, bandsaw, these saw operating also controlled by IoT. What height it is needed, the height automatically adjusted. How it autonomously adjusted due to the IoT. Because of the sensor data, it adjusts its own motions. Now, embedded system came into role. What is embedded system? Sensor may collect the data. Actuators are needed. Actuators actuates with respect to the sensor data. So then reflects the performance. This happens. So embedded system came here. Then sensors to ensure worker safety and minimize crop damage. Nearby solution I came. Okay. After that, increase due to the introduction of automated harvesting and obstacle reduction, automatically my machine gets higher efficiency than previous prior level. Likewise, improved safety also achievable and sustainable practices. Sustainable means no wastage. Sustainable means in my farm no wastage. So my sustainability also increased. Further analysis, what I need? The problem analysis completed, solution analysis is also completed. So I may come into the low fidelity model. I want to convert my low fidelity model into the high fidelity model. For the reason, further analysis is also needed for my product. So the innovation came into here. So which means internationally patented AI technology for a groundbreaking harvesting solution. I may invent some product. I may invent some product. I may be innovator. When I apply the copyrights, patent or trademark, the patent also has its own divisions. Design patent available and utility patent also available. May I apply this for design patent? or may I apply this for utility pattern? Utility pattern always comes under performance based. Design pattern always comes under topology method. Okay, topology and performance based. So if I did the higher fidelity model means I can move to the utility pattern, or otherwise I may create the low fidelity model with the software tools means I can move to the what? Design pattern. Okay. Which is design pattern. Design pattern is not a performance based. Okay, it is a topological based. But utility pattern is based on performance based. If you want to performance evaluation means you should develop the prototype. Okay, these are all comes under architecture. Of that market potential, finally you move to market analysis. When you make the product as a higher fidelity model, high fidelity